Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen in the Alliance for Loki, and today I want to show you 4 of my Alliance War fights. I have to preface all of this by saying that For Loki decided this season to not go seriously into Alliance War. This season happened over the holidays, and it would have put too much pressure on our officers to have to plan war while they're trying to spend time on their vacations with their families. And so yeah, I think we've won one out of luck because we met another alliance that wasn't going too hard either. And so we get to choose our own paths, which is really fun. And I've chosen path 9 in both section 1 and 2, which is the hazard shift. I really like hazard shift. I just think it's a really interesting node and very accessible. I mean, there's not too much to it other than the debuffs that they put on you. I guess there's always something extra too. I want to try to use the sturdy attackers too. I must admit, I don't really use this attack tactic very well, and so I choose 2 that have the attack tactic, Baron Zemo and Ultron. I'm really excited to use my Ultron. I just ranked 5 him not so long ago, and I think he's an amazing champion. I've always liked him, and then his buff made it even more incredible, and now he's just super fun. The thing why he's so good on this path is he has so much immunities. I mean, of course, he has bleed in and poison naturally, but he also, with Sig 200, he is basically shock and incinerate immune too. The 6-star, I think, is going to be relevant for a very long time because it's Sig ability related, that extra immunity. And so even if I were to pull the 7-star, I doubt I'd rank 2 him for a long time unless I can get some Sigs into him really quick. The other champion I wanted to bring in, I was worried about that Nick Fury, and so I was thinking about various mutants. I wanted to try Onslaught, but I really haven't played him too much. I thought maybe Kitty Pryde, but then I landed on Archangel at the end. I mean, Archangel, mine is Ascended, and I just wanted to see if I could just like nuke him down. I mean, actually like just crush through this node. Even though he's not really Archangel, not built for this node at all. I mean, doesn't have any immunities. But I thought maybe you could just overpower Nick Fury. So I was going to try that. So yeah, this is the team I'm going in with. I am running Suicides. Again, if this was a real season, I would definitely, run Suicides where appropriate, and other times change them. Like for Archangel, I have Suicides on in my fight, which is not good for Archangel. You should have Deep Wounds on and non-Suicides, especially on Hazard Shift. Okay, so my first fight is against this Void here. A little bit scary fight. He has the Intimidating Presence where if you have debuffs on you, he'll do extra damage. I think he's a rank 5. 6 stars, so pretty beefy. I do throw in some boosts. I feel like, I always have plenty of boosts all the time. 30%, so you get them all the time with early release bundles and lots of the plus 15% from some of the events, the little 7-hour events or 22-hour events or 6-hour events. That's what they are. And so here it goes. Okay. And so actually I don't know how to play Baron Zemo very well. So my goal is just to go as fast as I can, get him lots of debuffs on Zemo so he gets him rooted, and then attack into him and just, see if I can't kill him quickly. And you see I get rooted, or I root him because he has too many debuffs on me. Now, of course, I'm hitting him. I'm getting lots of the hazard shift on me. Taking damage from that, but it's not too bad. And now I'm just sort of trying to play up to an SP2 to end the fight. And you can see I get to an SP2 and the fight's actually over. So Baron Zemo rocks. I did have to dodge one SP1 while rooted, which I'm used to his SP1. But again, when you get rooted from this attack node, defense tactic, you can take a lot of damage very quick. So now we have Nick Fury again on Hazard Shift. This also has the extra node of it's like the Power Focus 1, which is pretty good placement. That means he's gonna get to his SP1 really quick, but then very, very slowly gain power above it. And of course, his SP1 is super annoying. So of course I heavy him, get my 5 bleeds pretty quick, get my poison, and now come the neurotoxins. And like he's just melting even with 1. This Ascended Archangel is out of control. And with 2, it's just even more crazy. But this last one, now I'm up to 5 neurotoxin. And watch what happens when he does his LMD as real life decoy. I mean, it just canceled it out. I wasn't sure if it was going to do it. For some reason, I thought it was immune to ability accuracy reduction, but it doesn't seem like it is. And so totally crush him. Archangel, you're too good. Maybe it's because Archangel is immune to the immunity of ability reduction or something like that. I don't know. Again, if this was the true in season, my officers would be planning everything, and of course they know all these things. I just sort of half know them or guess them. Anyway, next fight's against Weapon X. Hooray, we get to use Ultron. I'm so excited. I was worried going into this because Weapon X has a pretty strong regen, and Ultron puts on the degenerates against mutants, but it's not really that many debuffs or that strong, so I was worried he might like out regen me, and so a little bit panicked that this fight might go terrible. But Weapon X, he's not too bad to fight. You just got to, of course, wait out his Berserker Raise, which he's in now, and then when he's unblockable, you just have to intercept, which I'm not always great about doing, but yeah, for the most part, it seems to go all right. And so, yeah, just attacking him, like looking at his health, looking at his regen, a little bit curious if I'm going to make it or not. There I get the evade saves me. I would have run right into his SP2. Ultron's evade can be both amazing and annoying. Like sometimes it saves you, and other times he's like evading around when you're trying to play, and you like get all like discombobulated. So it's like a blessing and a curse. But anyway, the fight seems to be going well. Like obviously I'm doing lots of damage. That's good. And I fire off my SP2, and yeah, got some degens. He's not healing too much. And so overall, I am impressed with Ultron, and he, of course, shrugs off all of the hazard shift node. So yeah, it's a very straightforward fight, and success. Hooray for rank 5 Ultron. Now the next fight is Domino, who's always difficult, and I was really excited to try Ultron. I don't really know much about the attack tactic, but I learned a lot from this fight, and I learned it only after watching the playback. I should have been more careful, but anyway, he has the attack tactic. She's a defense tactic, which means after she gains 2 bars of power, she basically will root you and it's unblockable. But the attack tactic means if you intercept her, you will gain a taunt, which allows you to block unblockable. You can see that taunt I have there. That's because of the attacker tactic. And so here we go, just fighting her, sort of like normal, just trying to be careful, trying not to get caught by specials. Watch what happens here. This is the most lucky thing. I was talking about evades, but so she has her SP2. My evade's actually on cooldown, and I'm just trying to bait out a special. She's not really wanting to throw it. She throws it. I block, which was a huge mistake because she's unblockable, but I evade it, which is amazing. And so, hooray for Ultron. Saved me there. And now we're just going back to the fight, get my SP2. I'm all excited. I'm feeling pretty controlled this fight, but now I make a huge mistake. And so she has her SP2. I'm baiting it out. I should have either intercepted her or dodged that SP2 and not tried to block it, because it is unblockable. And it does so much damage. Rank 2, 7-star, just crushes my Ultron. So incredibly sad. And so I probably should have reflected and thought about this whole fight. But I don't. I just go right back in again. I revive him and go back in again, just trying to kill her again. Like, we've been giving up hundreds of deaths per war, so it's not like it matters much. And so since I didn't get the solo, I sort of was like, okay, I'll just clear this fight now. I did look at this. I was like, I guess I should think about this tactic some. Yeah, this is very much off-season like these fights. And so anyway, I spent some time studying it. I think about intercepting more, and now I'm going to go back in and try to finish this fight. So the second time, I can't remember actually if I was better about intercepting or not. I think I was. Let's see what happens, okay? Usual special. I know, I'm baiting out the heavy. Probably should parry her more. I'm not sure. I got my regen, which is always nice. Got evades. I should parry her, use my heavy, get the extra bonus damage. There, I got the taunt on. So, okay, this time I've actually learned a little bit. And I got plenty of health back from the regen, which is amazing. And then, yeah, just I think trying to put away this fight. I don't have the taunt, and so I guess I'm a little bit worried. And so, yeah, I think I try to finish the fight, and I get her down to 2%, and I'm just flailing away trying to kill her. And, yeah, obviously I don't succeed. I eat at SP3, which is the death of me. It might not be a bad tactic in this to use an invulnerability and just keep on pushing her to SP3s. I was thinking about that if I was going to redo this war fight, because since you hold block so much, you can probably probably push her to an SP3 at will, and you could probably then do enough damage to kill her because you could take 3 SP3s, so that's a pretty significant. Oh, this has one eye open. That's why I'm not. That's why I'm not parrying at all. I actually am a smart player. What do you know? Anyway, Zemo finishes it off, and that's the end of the war fights, and that's the end of the video. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll try to make some more soon. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.